Hi, good morning, everyone. Let's see. I know that I'm doing this without saying or having kind of like notifications about it, but I think that sometimes that's better when we do things out of the blue. So let's see who is going to be today in here. So let's see who is going to be. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Krista. Good morning, sweetie. Let's see. Who else is coming in? Let me see. Hi, Match. Oh my God, mate. Elizabeth. I always forget how to say your name. Good morning, sweetie. Uh, I'm just trying to bring this new thing to the fan page. Let's see, like a soul food corner. I want to let's give food for the soul. Let's talk about things, how you're feeling, how I can help you to feel better, or maybe what the message is. But it's more about sharing information. It's more about I would say like just helping each other to keep moving forward in this path. Things that maybe we can learn together. Who knows, right? And I feel that the universe is asking for something like that. I still have my coffee. I just kind of wake up like maybe 30 minutes ago, and the spirit told me it's time for you to go on. You need to do this. And like, okay. So here I am. So how are you girls? How you been feeling? How it's been for each one of you? Hi, Maria. Maria Gaitan. Beltran. Hi, Siri. So, I don't know. Uh, this is the first of this video, so I'm just going to, well, I'm just going to then give the messages that they've been um, telling me to tell, and then we can go from that. And my computer just turned off out of nowhere, so we are in the right path, I suppose. So I know that it's been a lot going on in the world. We know that things in Iran and earthquakes in Puerto Rico. Now we have a volcano that just erupted. We have another earthquakes in other part of the world as well. So the Mother Earth is really screaming about certain things. The universe is telling us something. If you saw my 2020, I told you about it. That this year is going to be really good. It's going to be positive, but it's going to be a lot of things going on that is going to maybe make us wake up. Is going to shift our reality, but at the same time, that energy, if we can maximize, that is not easy. I'm telling you, I'm being feeling a little bit out of place, but if you can maximize, it is going to help you. Hi, Leanne. Nice to meet you, Leanne. Well, this is a new, okay, Leanne, this is something new that I'm bringing to the fan page. It's going to be the soul corner, the soul food corner, where we can learn and give that soul, that spirit, the knowledge, the help that maybe need to keep growing. So the live readings, I'm planning to bring them back, but it's going to be, I need to figure out what time I'm gonna be doing those. Match, you're saying that you're feeling lost. Thank you. I'm happy to be here again and stuff. So okay, Match, I know that you're feeling lost. What kind of exactly how you feel lost? Sometimes for us and the spirit, they're saying that sometimes for them, no matter that they can hear you, they can know what you are going through. Sometimes we need to realize our own feelings, our own emotion. It's not just I'm sad. Why you are sad? What is going on with you? So what it is that you're feeling lost? There's something that they are asking me. So maybe we can pinpoint something more stronger for you and give you maybe some kind of help or give you an advice for you to feel better, that it could help a lot of other. I know that you miss your son, and other moms going into the same as situation. So the universe is telling us that the universe is really telling us, and the Mother Earth is really asking us to hear her. I did a video that I said, listen, learn how to listen. They are always listening to us, but we need to listen. The universe, the Mother Earth, the spirit, the guides, our loved ones, everything that is been trying to tell us. I think that it's time for us to kind of realize that we are not just a human body, that we are a spirit, that we are here to learn to be the best of what we can be as a spirit having a human experience. Something that as you say, I'm still sick a little bit, and I'm just wake up. Hi, Christy. So some of the things that I'm just gathering information because I have like 3 or 4 of them showing me different aspects of the world. And right now they're saying that what is needed from us, independently of what we are going through, that's another thing, right? Even that we are going through human experiences, they want us to find that balance, to give some time of ourselves. Hi, Bella, sweetie, how are you? To give some part of ourselves to the spirit world, or the universe, the Mother Earth. How you can do that? Take 5-10 minutes. They want you to ground yourself. You need to ground yourself, but this time the grounding is not just for you, to help you get some kind of balance in your life, or to feel more good. We need to ground those feeling lost that maybe Elizabeth was talking about. And a lot of us are going to feel wanting to cry. We are going to be. I'm being like that since last night. Before what happened in Iran, I remember that I started texting all of my family members because they are in Puerto Rico. So I thought that it was in the earthquake, right? That maybe something else is coming over there. But I started feeling this crying sensation. I just felt, and I felt like something big was going on, or something was happening. And then, like an hour later, boom, I knew that in the moment that I was feeling, in the way that I was feeling, was that conflict happening. So each one of us, we are going to start feeling those things, even that you don't realize it. So what they want us to do is just like, be aware of your emotions right now. Be aware of those feelings. So understand that no matter what situation you're going through, is going to maximize. See, Christy, yeah, it's because of that. It's because all of us, we are connected to the Mother Earth, even if you know it or no. You are connected. You are, and if you are a clairsentient person, if you have the clairsentience ability really, really strong with you, or you are some kind of empath. By example, those empaths that they are more connected with animals, with everything that has been going on in Australia, and all of these animals being killed by this horrible fire, they're going to feel it. For those that they're more earth empath, they are more connected with nature, all of this earthquake, even the fire, but the way that they're going to feel is like kind of, okay, where I'm going, what I'm doing, what it is that is going on with me. It's feeling not lost, it's feeling out of place. Hi, Jen. It's feeling out of place, it's feeling out of your center, because the shaking of the planet is telling you. If you are an empath, that you are more connected with people, what is going on with all of this political war kind of thing going on, you're gonna feel it too. And you're gonna feel attacked, you're gonna feel defensive, you're gonna feel that you don't want to deal with certain things. And if you're a clairsentient person, that you have all of these trails with you, then you're gonna feel all of these emotions at the same time. So that's important for us to ground ourselves, connect with the Mother Earth, connect with the universe, connect with whatever is around us. I'm not gonna tell you that it's going to disappear all of those emotions, but it's really going to help you to feel a little bit more balanced, to find a way to go with your dates, with yourself, all of this day by day kind of thing. when you ground yourself, or when you're doing this kind of awareness of your space, you need to just really sit down, say, hey, I know that I'm going through this, but I know that you need me. Let me help us the best that I can. Hi, Dana. And how you gonna do that? Just put intentions of wealth or wellness, put intentions of love, just love. People think that maybe it's not going to be a big help, but it's going to be. Because whatever the Mother Earth, whatever the universe is needing right now, is just coming from our love. And start realizing that this is happening. Hi, Lian. How are you, sweetie? What part of Puerto Rico you are? I know that it's been going on a lot over there. So you need to kind of allow these energies to let you know that they are showing me so many things right now, that you can really be one with them, no matter how difficult it can be. If you're feeling lost, not just because everything that is going on, because something is coming into your life, when you ground yourself, or when you realize what it is exactly, what is your feeling. Hi, Cheyenne, right? I think that I say it. I remember how to say it. When you are feeling lost just because you are going through something, and maybe you are receiving something about it, the first thing is to recognize whatever you are going through, recognize the reason, or try to pinpoint a specific feeling or a specific thing that have you having that way. What it is that is going on. If you are depressed, why you are feeling, what it is exactly. It's not just that you're feeling depressed or sad. Has to be something. Try to look at least a little bit. Then when you have a better a better reason, or a more specific reason, I will say, then the universe can help you. Then they can tell you, okay, now we can help you. We knew this, but now we can give you, because you are going to be aware of the sign about certain specific thing. For my people in Puerto Rico that are going through all of these earthquakes, I was really surprised how I make a video in Spanish, and 2 days later, or maybe the same day after that, is being all of these earthquakes, saying that the Mother Earth is going to shake, is going to really really move, shake, and everything. Not just with earthquake, with everything that is going on with Mother Earth. And during this moment, I can tell you that I know that not something bigger. Hi, Nikki. Oh my God, Nikki, I love your baby boy. They're talking. So they're saying that with Puerto Rico, nothing else, at least not something big, is coming up. Things are going to get better over there. But we need to listen. After Maria, they try to teach us as a I would say, as a people, no. And suddenly we get out of that track, and sometimes nature have to keep reminding us, right? So they're going to be fine. They're saying that nothing else is coming. Everything should be getting better soon. Use this, my Puerto Rico people, my Puerto Ricans, use this as a way to reborn from this. Remember that the Mother Earth, when she do all of this stuff, when these things happen, it's because she's trying to reborn. She's doing this because she needs a space. She needs to be heard. So do that. What it is, why, the look in the meaning of more spiritual aspect. It's not easy. And after all of this, maybe something in your life needed to be changed. And that's why you were touching in certain kind of way. It is sad. But when we are doing this spiritual life, when we say that we believe, when we say that we have faith, that we know, then these times is when we need to act towards that. I'm not saying that don't be afraid, don't feel scared. I know that you are living really, really hard times, and I know that a lot of kind of feeling lost is there. But if you believe and you have faith, then you don't have to be scared. You don't have to feel. So look that inside of you. Maybe this is the time to really prove yourself how well, how strong is your system belief, how strong it is. If you allow that to move, believe me, the sensations, the feeling that you're feeling now are going to get better and are going to help you to maybe find a solution. But the important thing is, like, they are saying that nothing big is coming for Puerto Rico right now. Other things are going to start shaking ourselves. So they want us to start sending a lot of love, to raise our power, to help with our energy, to clean and maybe help the universe, right? So that's what they're saying. This, I'm gonna try to do this in the mornings, the Soul Food Corner, where we can help. They want to give you the that food that the soul need to keep moving forward. So if you have questions or something that you want to share, or maybe a way for the universe, for the spirit, Hi Sean, to keep helping you in some kind of way, maybe giving you techniques, things that really are going to help the soul to feel better, to feel you, to make you feel centered. Hey, that's why we're here. Hi, Sarah. So, how is everybody? How's everyone? I just have to say everything that they have to say. So how is everybody? How it is? I'm having my coffee. I was saying at the beginning of the video that I just kind of wake up like a hour ago. And they just told me you need to do this. People start feeling all of these things are going on, and people is kind of going back and forward, thinking and going to all of these, to be in all of the places, right? Falling in all of these places, and they want us to, hi Bobby, to get back to kind of center ourselves, each one of us, and start sending this love. They want us to keep sending love, to keep helping them to work with, and not be scared. They want us not to be scared. They're saying, don't be scared. This is something that is part of that. Hi, Lian. I'm happy that is something that you needed. So don't be scared. Remember that, just popping in to say hi. I'm praying for Mwah, hi. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. So this is how Earth is just talking. It's time for us to listen. It's time for us to put attention. I was and even through and they're saying this. If you think that you can not do it, that's not true. They're saying that you don't need to have. Okay, they're saying that you don't need to be aware in the same way that I'm aware of my abilities or how I connect. You can do it. Sometimes I was reading, every time that I read about news about the nature, I want to see pictures. I want to see videos itself of the thing, because I need to connect. All of these people talking sometimes create more anxious, make us feel more like not having the power, or really making us feel really down. So every time that you are, for my people in Puerto Rico that have this earthquake, or the one that have the volcano, the fires in Australia, what you can do, try to find, don't look into the news. That sometimes I don't see news. Whatever I know is because they are telling me, and because my friend, my family tell me. Facebook get overload with all of this information. So I try not to, because being who I am, I know that I'm going to be feeling lost in some kind of way, and then I'm not going to be able to keep doing my readings and helping my people. But what I do is just close my eyes, and here, if I can see a picture or if I can go outside, I just close my eyes, and whatever I feel, it is the message. So do the same. Try to do it. After an earthquake or after all of these things happen, just take a time, get yourself a little bit calm and listen, and you will hear and you will feel that even that everything happened, love is there. So just understand Mother Earth. Don't get mad. Don't get, just come and say thank you to the universe because you're still here, because you were able to go through that. But don't forget to give yourself that, to understand. In the same way that we understand each other, we need to understand nature. We need to try to know what it is that is happening so we can start making small changes in our actions. Okay, sweeties. But go outside. Close your eyes. Take 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself like a tree, putting your roots down in the earth, and think about whatever is going on. Like, hey, I'm here. I want to listen. You're gonna feel something. You're gonna have an image. You're gonna hear something. You don't have to be an expert in having your abilities. You just need to trust. You just need to believe. And they're going to tell you. Sometimes it could take a little bit more time, but you're gonna be able. Let's help each other to keep going. Let's help each other to keep understanding, to bring peace. And again, these are just a way to, now is our time to say the universe, you know what, or during all of this year, I've been asking for this, I've been praying for this, I've been looking for this, and you're welcome, thank you, sweetie, and you're doing this, and you are that. Now is our time, because in all of this year, sometimes we are not grateful enough. Sometimes we are not putting ourselves enough. And that doesn't mean that I'm going now and put a tree. Sometimes it's about what I'm doing for others, how I'm making other people feel happy, how I'm returning what I'm receiving. All of this year asking, praying, asking, praying. And don't get me wrong, they like when we ask. They ask us to ask. But at the same time, and they're doing it without asking something in return, but it's our duty to give something back. In the same way that we receive, we have a duty to give something back. Not necessarily in the same way, but we need what we are being giving back. And it's not just about maybe I didn't do, by example, it's like I'm telling you, they're showing me so many things. By example, I wanted a new job. I get it, I asked for it, I did my rituals, I do this and that, I follow the signs, and I got a new ritual. And I thought that because I get that new job, maybe I just need to, just one time, I don't know, to give some money back to a person that is asking in the street, or maybe I just like, you know what, let me put this and let me give this and that, or whatever you did, right? Something big, something small. But then we stop doing it. But our job is making us better. We keep learning. Maybe another promotion came from that we didn't ask, but came from that. So sometimes we forget to, this is about, it's not how big, it's about small step. About hearing someone out. I always tell you guys, my messenger is always open, because I know that it is my way to sometimes to give something back to the world. It's not about doing all the time free reading. Sometimes it's just reading a person that needed to bend and say like, hey, I'm here. And that's it. Those are small things. So what you are doing to prove yourself and to prove the universe that you are that person, that you are grateful for who you are. I always say this. When I was in Puerto Rico, not this time, the last time, I had this accident. This old lady kind of hit my car. And I remember that I went down, checked the car. So I was trying to see if she was fine, because I noticed that she was an old lady. And she started fighting with me. Oh, why you hit me? I was like, I didn't. It was you. And she having that high root and this blah 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 all the time. So I had to, because my human side, my Puerto Rican side I was like, I'm going to. But in the moment, I remember that I was, ma'am, I didn't do it, but okay, I'm just going to do whatever I need to resolve this. I don't have time for this. And I just without being disrespectful. I take myself out of her other situation. I call whatever I need to call. And in all of the time, I remember repeating myself, I'm a spiritual person. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to act like I did before. I have to remember myself. And I've been doing this for 20 years. And people know I don't like fights. I don't like arguments. I don't like things like that. But in that moment, I really needed to remember myself. And she was fighting and fighting and fighting and saying the police came in, and I remember that she was saying things that they were true and they wasn't true, and I remember. And the girl looked at me like, this girl is going to kill that woman right now. I was like, you know what? I don't have to lie. It is my fault. It is my fault. If not, I give it to you. I trust the universe. And I say it that way. And I just like feel but in that moment, I had to prove myself. In that moment, I had to remember myself. I have to choose. So always choose that higher part of you in any moment in your life. At the moment, we are going to feel a lot of things. We are feeling lost. We are feeling sad. We are feeling down with all of this that is going on in the universe. But we need to take our time. If you okay, sweetie. Thank you for the support. I'm just trying to figure out how is the best way to do this soul food corner. But just take advantage of that. Just when all of these things start happening with you, girls, you are not alone. Each one of us are here. The universe is here. They're saying we are here. We love each one of you. It's just like the Mother Earth need to be heard now. And maybe it's time for us to shift ourselves to be more aware of our spiritual side, to create a better balance. I'm not saying to stop living the human life, because I don't want neither of you to come back and have. So create a balance, stay in your life, do whatever you need to, but start changing the world one thought at a time, one love energy at a time, and that it could go and that is going to keep back to you. If you're feeling lost, hi Tonya. If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling down because all of this situation, whatever is going on in your life right now, just remember that it's going to be magnified, or it's going to be bigger now with everything that is going around us. Even if you don't know how your abilities work or what you have, right? But you're going to be impacted with all of this energy that is going on. It's not a shift of energy, it's just a lot of energy in all of these different directions coming at us. So we need to stay honest to ourselves. We need to stay focused. We need to really start shaking or using that energy to really see what we believe, what we need to work as a spiritual people, what we need to work, what it is that all of this is telling us about how we are dealing with things. I can tell you that in my case, they want me to take time to do this again. They told me that I need to hear a little bit more, so I need to get out more. I'm being kind of working. And then I got sick. They told me why I got sick, and why I'm gonna continue kind of sick. So I listen. I kind of know that, and I know that each one of you are going to learn too. Again, this is not about how strong you are. It's just take a time, 5 minutes. 5 minutes a day, close your eyes and listen. Whatever you feel. And this is not about connecting with the spirit world or your loved ones or the sky or the guides. Just listen the energy. Listen what they're telling you. Who are telling you what. Okay, sweetie. So that is going to help you to feel a little bit more. It's going to help you to feel more centered. Remember the grounding that we were talking a little bit earlier. and keep moving forward, keep going from that. So I'm gonna try to see. Girl, that's the Sharon. That's the last thing that I feel. I just wake up like an hour ago, and I just put things. So I have lost a lot this past year. So I'm ready for a better year, and it's going to be. No matter that, it's no matter that better. No matter that, all of this nature and all of these things are going crazy around the world. It's going to be a better year. It's just like, by example, from the last month of 2019 and this one, the Mother Earth and the universe is kind of finally that cleansing. Like we need to cleanse and stuff like that. So they are going to, the universe is going to tell you, you know what, this is the time that you need to prove. Now is our time to take advantage and prove that we know what we know. I lost two brothers 3 months ago. Wow, I'm so sorry, sweetie. That had to be, and I know that you have your son in the other side too. That had to be really, really. I know that it's really, really difficult for you, but instead of thinking, I always said we need to start changing the way that we see this. Something that is going to help you better. Instead of saying I lost two brothers, say like I have two brothers that they transition to home. When you change the way that you are seeing this, because you don't lost them, they're still with you. And I know that a lot of you see this and sometimes get even myself, get mad when people say that, or for us mediums to tell you about this and that, because right now you're hurting. Right now you have a lot of pain going on, and you're still going through the process, right? Sometimes more easy say to be done, right? Say to that done, but when we allow those kind of things to, or how we express ourselves, that's why I always said that we always said that I always recommend the fourth agreement. Our words, our thoughts are really important. How we express it. Well, one suicide and the other was an accident. Well, I will tell you that no matter, both of them have to be already in the other side, and different way to learn, but they are so. But I would say, don't say that you lost them, because you didn't lose them. You lost the body, you lost the physical appearance, but you didn't lose them. I would say like changing the way that we see this help us. It really help us. It's not going to ever be the same. I know that. It's never going to be the same. But it's about, it's our choice to, hi, Bill Maddie. It's our choice to really change, to help them to get to us. So you told me that you lost them like 3 months apart. How long it was? Because they are kind of really, really, really recent. Really recent. One is going to be able to communicate more than the other one when you try to feel him. I'm not child. I'm not doing readings right now, but well, sweetie, I know, but you are not like that. I love people, you know me, but that girl was like, that woman was like, she was testing me. But in that moment, I feel that I succeed. Stay in balance. But better with you. One is going to be able to communicate more fast than the other one, because of, not just because the time apart, because of the kind of way that they transition. But if you want to at least know and feel in some kind of way while they are studying, while they're getting their journey, their lessons, I will say like start changing the way that you see it. when you talk to them, when you remember them, instead of thinking that you lost them, you just, you know what? I don't know if one of them have an A or like an A kind of name or something with an A, whatever. When you mention their names, you know what? I know that I'm not going to able to see your body, your human body, or to see you as a human again, but let me feel you. Let me see how you can connect with me. You know the process. You already know how difficult Randy. See, because it's like that age, Randy. Um, it is really really strong. So I will say that just let them know. Don't look at them as you lost them, because then that kind of energy, that kind of strength is going to put that energy out there. Don't do that. Say like, let it put it. I'm trying to find a word that it could something that you can relate to, but it still don't put that kind of love, because it is lost. Most of the time, things that are lost, they cannot be found or finding again. I will say that just tell them. Transmutation, or like now you transmute, you are different now, and I want to learn how to have this relationship with you now in a different kind of way. It's just that, just be careful so you can maintain the connection and they can connect with you really really stronger. I really trying to, like I said, I'm trying to figure it out, how to do the soul food corner, so we can do this, help each others out. Again, please send me messages or help me to create whatever you need, what kind of food your soul need, because maybe others need it too. But at the same time, I'm gonna try to do live readings again. So I'm coming with a lot of things. As you see, I'm doing a lot of videos now, because I want to stay in touch in some kind of way or another, and I want to be able to teach each one of you, not just with this, even with action, that you can see how it is, how I do this, and you can take each one of you can do the same and take what it is, the best for each one of you. Okay, sweeties? So I'm gonna take my coffee. I have my coffee here. I didn't, like I said, I just wake up like an hour ago, but they told me you need to do this without my coffee. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do the soul food corner maybe twice a week or so. I'm gonna try to do at least once or twice a month, the live readings, and I keep doing those videos that I've been doing about the reviews. I'm putting out there everything, and I just hope that this family keep growing and growing, so we can be we can spread this. We can spread all of this, not just the reading. We can spread the reading, the love, the knowledge, the experiences, the support, everything, right? So now you're welcome, Terry. So for those that maybe are more inclined to work with cards, so now you have the card review. For those that like to read, that is something that I always say it. I'm doing the review of the books that I remember, that the few that I have, because when I moved to Florida, I lost a lot of my books, so I'm trying to get them back so I can give you the review of the books. And from some that I'm reading right now, I'm gonna be trying to share some of the knowledge that I'm getting with my James Van Praagh mediumship certification. I just started with the level 1, and even that, what I was saying, my tribe, in my Patreon, with my classes, sometimes it's a little bit boring, because I already know I've been working this for 20 years. But having him as a teacher and seeing that a lot of my way of view, how I believe, how I can be blunt, and you know me, girls, and boys, having him saying the same thing is like, yes, yes, I'm not crazy, you know, and always you always learn something new with someone that have the experience that he have a little bit more than me. So I'm gonna try to share that as well, as much as I can about how to raise the power and stuff like that. But uh thank you, and again, if you have something that you want me to talk about next time that we do the soul food corner, and to help you deal with something that maybe you're going on, abilities, emotions, feelings, worriness, uh, let me know, and I'm gonna try my best, and I'm gonna have them give the counsel. Let me know what time work for each one of you. You prefer the soul food corner in the morning, in the in the afternoon, no, because I work. I have most of my readings in the afternoon, or and the night is for rest. But if you prefer maybe in the morning, during the week, or you prefer it in the weekends, how you prefer it. Let's do this. This is for all of us. So we can find a way that it worked for you, and it worked for me, and it worked for them. Okay, series. Mwah. Hi, Kyla. You're welcome. So, see you to the next Soul Food Corner, maybe on the next video. Thank you, girls. Love you, each one of you, and we are going to start seeing each other a little bit more. Bye bye.